There's a version of you they never met. You know the one that came after, the one that got quieter in some ways and louder in others, the one that learned things the hard way and carried those lessons into every room they'll never be in with you. They knew a version of you, and that version was real. Don't let anyone tell you it wasn't. But it was also incomplete, the way everyone is incomplete at every single point in their life before the next thing teaches them something. And the next thing happened. And it taught you. And they weren't there for it. You think about that sometimes. Not with bitterness. Well, maybe a little bitterness. You're allowed a little, but mostly just with this strange, quiet wonder at everything that's happened in you since them. The things you figured out about yourself. The way you handle hard conversations differently now. The way you know your own patterns in a way you didn't back then. You can see yourself coming from a mile away sometimes. That's new. That's after. They don't have that version of you. The opinions you grew into. The music you found. The book that changed something in the way you think. The trip you took alone and how it felt. And what you brought home from it that you can't quite put into words. None of that is theirs. The friendships that got deeper. The ones that held you through the thing they caused. The conversations at 1 a.m. on someone's kitchen floor where you said things out loud for the first time and felt the weight of them shift just slightly. They don't know those people. Not the way you do now. The way you order your coffee differently. Small thing. Dumb thing. But you do. The way you take up more space in a room now. Quietly. Not loudly. Just more present. More yours. And yeah, there's grief in that too. You don't have to pretend there isn't, because part of you wishes they could see it. Not to win something. Not to prove anything. Just that you're kind of someone worth knowing right now. And they're missing it. And that's a strange, bittersweet thing to sit with. Has anybody ever felt that? This specific mix of pride and sadness at who you became, partially because of what you lost. Like the thing that broke something in you also quietly, without your permission, built something too. And you didn't ask for that deal. You didn't sign up for the lesson. You would have preferred the easy version, the version where nobody leaves and you don't have to become resilient because nothing tried to break you. Yeah, you would have chosen that, but that's not what happened. What happened is this. What happened is you. Right now, thinking about this, carrying this, growing around it the way a tree grows around something that was once lodged in it. You can see the shape of the old wound if you look closely. But the tree kept growing. They knew you before the growing. And maybe that version was wonderful. Maybe that version was someone you miss being sometimes. Lighter maybe, less guarded, more open in ways that also made you more breakable. You can miss that version of yourself and still be grateful for this one. Both things at the same time. Because this version, this one right here, knows things. Hard one, quietly earned. Nobody gave them to you things. This version knows what it feels like to survive something it wasn't sure it would survive. This version knows its own name a little better. And that never got to know this one. And you'll meet people who will. People who will only ever know the after version. Who will fall for the person you became without any knowledge of the cost of it. And that's something. That's actually something beautiful hiding inside something painful. You were always becoming this. Even then, even in the middle of it, even on the worst days of it, you were always on your way here. And here is enough. Here is more than enough. The version of you they never knew is the version that made it. And that version, this one, was always worth knowing. You still are. Take a breath. You've come further than you think. You still are.